All right, we're going to talk about the social media challenge. Let's start with all the good stuff. What good stuff came out of participating in the challenge?
I hate social media and I hate like promoting myself. It was one of those challenges that I needed to do, and it actually started to get exciting because your friends love and support you. I don't know if I reached anyone outside of my friend group, but I got good feedback just with friends in general. They're like, "Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I never knew that either." But for me personally, it was encouraging to like put myself out there again because social media just scares me. So it was a really good personal, emotional, and spiritual challenge, even though maybe it shouldn't have been, but it was.
I love that. What I also loved is whenever I would hop on and then I would scroll and I'd see y'all's posts and I'd see all of you guys commenting on all of y'all's posts. And I'm like, that's so encouraging and beautiful to know that when we post, our friends are gonna like be there to pick us up because I know how crummy it can feel to do a little self-promotion. But then everyone's like loving on you and that feels so good. So Donna, what do you have?
So I increase followers, which I'm working on a lot. And what I love, of course, about social media, it is social. And just that point that you made right there, if you're really desiring to plug in with other people and directors and producers and writers, you comment, you form relationships. I've gotten two or three offers to do work that I've never known these people. It was a ministry because we were able to then bring in our faith, our Jesus. I mean, it just encompassed all of it. And so I appreciate that and love that. It's about Christ in my career. That's what it's all about. So anyway, I enjoyed it, Venus. So thank you.
Yay, good. Who else has something?
Just sort of break me out of my shell because I also hate social media and I don't like posting about myself. And I always feel like, I don't know, what do I have to say that's interesting or different from anybody else? So it kind of forced me out of my shell, forced me to write something. It was good for me to get my head in the game. For some reason, having like a specific challenge with a specific time period, it made it less like mysterious or less daunting or less intimidating. So anyway, that was helpful.
Yeah. So you liked like knowing that there was an end to it? Like I only have to do 12 of these.
And like having specific prompts and stuff, because I think part of it is also like, what do I need to post about? The stuff that you asked us to post, that was really helpful to think about what could I be posting in between jobs. So
Yeah. Good, good, good. So good. Okay. Love it. All right, Susan, and then Casey, and then Jamie. And then if you guys want to raise your chat hand, we'll go in that order.
So I loved the prompts because some of the prompts I was like, oh, this is an easy no-brainer. I got an answer. And a couple of them were like, ooh, I gotta dig a little bit. Nobody's
Mhm.
ever asked me that. And it was a really neat way to bring back old memories of some projects I had done that I kind of shelved for a while. And yeah, I think I got a couple extra followers. Occasionally, if I did two back to back, I felt a little guilty, but it was like, you know what? Okay, so what? I don't care. I think several people they saw sides of me that they didn't know because some people are just now meeting me and they didn't know some projects that I had done in the past. And that was just kind of fun to revisit some of those experiences. And it kind of I was kind of on fire for the industry anyway, but it just kind of ignited like an extra flame to kind of help keep me in it, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Good, good, good. Love that. Casey?
So I really liked the specific prompts. I have a really hard time thinking of what to post. So just having like somebody already think of those for me was really nice. Um, and I'm sad it's over because now I'm like, I don't know what to post again.
Yeah.
I got a lot of encouraging feedback from friends that even would text me too, just or message me on the side saying, "Oh, I didn't know that about you," or "It's neat to hear your full story," or like your why behind it. I didn't know that before. And so I thought that was cool because I'm like, people see random posts here and there of like acting stuff, but they don't really know like the full story. And so it gave a bigger picture. But then also, I love seeing that about you all because it was neat to get to know you guys better because of what you posted. So that was cool. Oh, Ronnie asked me to send her my package. So that was win, in my opinion.
And that was after you had done the post about one thing I would like to do before my acting career ends its vindication.
I think it was the one that said like, what show do you want to be? Would you want to be
Oh,
on? Did you?
yes.
Yeah.
Cool. So
Yeah.
good. I love that. And I think also, at least for me, there's a lot of kind of like you were saying, Susan, you've got some stuff in your photo albums, and I'm like, I need to post that. I should share that. I should, but then you just never get around to doing it. And then these prompts are like, okay, that's a good time to share it. And then people go, oh, cool. Didn't know that. Like Casey said, didn't know that about you. Okay, Jamie.
Ditto, ditto, ditto to what everyone else has already said. I guess for me, I felt comfortable in the sense that we were sharing our passion. It was really interesting to hear from family and friends from long ago that didn't know I still wanted to dabble in it. And the most encouraging part for me was not only seeing what everyone else in this sisterhood had done, but people from a long time ago saying, keep us posted, keep us updated. When you do something, let us know. So that took that uncomfortableness out, So I thank you for giving it to us and allowing us to express ourselves in that way and keeping people updated and letting people know that this is something that we are doing and that they may see something in the future.
Yeah, good. That's so good. Okay, you reminded me of what I was going to say to Donna's, which is another reason that I'm really glad that you guys comment and support each other is because when you're new and you're going through the rough part and you're learning and you're growing and the opportunities are kind of coming, people are like, yeah, you got this, you got this. And then there's a section where you become successful and people are like, jealous. That jealousy comes out and they don't want to support and they don't want to vocalize. They may not tear you down, but they just aren't as active in supporting somebody who's like, okay, now you're on the rise. Now you think you're better than us, all that kind of thing. And then I was listening to something recently, and the guy called it the lonely chapter, where you've outgrown that old, not friend circle necessarily, can be, but you've pulled yourself away from the old because you're heading into something new and they're not. But you haven't found that new group of people who are like, hey, we're also headed in this direction. You haven't found those people yet. So there's like this lonely chapter that can happen when your growth, your success starts blossoming. So just keep that in mind. Again, that's why I love that you guys support each other because it is so needed. And it's an industry where people can get jealous very easily and not want to support. So we just need to love, love, love.
I didn't post anything just because it's so new and I have been slammed with other stuff. But I just wanted to encourage you all because I so enjoyed reading the posts and learning all about you. And so you don't know if there's people like me, and some of you have gotten this kind of feedback that are reading and just saying, oh, wow, that's really good to know. I didn't know that about her. So it was really fun for me on the other side. Yeah.
So true. Because just like that, you don't ever know who's watching. Like Casey, I'm sure you didn't know that Ronnie was watching because I don't think you tagged her. But you just never know who's watching and who's like learning more about you, liking you more, realizing they want to work with you more, putting you in their back pocket. You just never know. So keep doing it. Okay, so all that said, would you guys want to have another challenge at some point? Casey's a big thumbs up. Okay, Rhonda, yes. Okay, Renee, Chelsea, cool. So, okay, I see a lot of head nods. Okay, then I think we will do another one. Y'all are amazing. I'll get this replay up ASAP. Have a great weekend.
Love y'all.
Guys.